Now that Jesus saw the crowds, he went up onto the mountainside and sat down. His disciples came to him and he began to teach them. He said, "Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are those who mourn, for they will see comfort. Blessed are the meek, for they will inherit the earth. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they will be filled. Blessed are those who are merciful, for they will be shown mercy. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they will see God. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called the children of God. Blessed are those who are persecuted because of righteousness, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are you when people insult you, persecute you, falsely say all kinds of evil against you because of me. Rejoice and be glad, because great is the reward in heaven. In the same way they persecuted the prophets who were before you."
Hello everyone and welcome to Junior Church. Sorry about last week. We had something went terribly wrong with all my videos and it just wouldn't work. So very sorry, but I hope you had fun reading the story with your adults at home. And Anita was back last week, but you missed her. And she's not back again this week. Honestly, 3 weeks in a row. I think we're gonna have to fire her. We're gonna have to get some new ones. Maybe you're gonna have to come and join in the crafts with me. I can rotate you all around. So we are doing the Beatitudes today, the Sermon on the Mount. This is one of the first great big sermons that Jesus wrote. And we're going to make a B with the Beatitudes on the wings. And that, everyone, is a dead funny pun. Beatitudes. So taking first the Beatitudes wings that I have sent round to your adults with the scissors. Remember, if you're little and you need help with the scissors, get an adult to help you. And if you can find a responsible adult, even better. But sometimes they're a little bit hard to come by. And here's the second one. Some wings there. Put that to the side. And I have some yellow paper that I have just put stripes on, and you can do that as well. So taking a loo roll inner, so once you've used all your loo roll, don't throw it away. Just measure out how much of it you need, because you don't need the whole strip like you do with a present. Measure it out before you cut. Measure, measure, measure again. Those bits, and then you can affix the stripies to the bee. There you go, there is a bee body, and then just folding over the top ever so slightly, so you've got a little hook there, a little place to attach your glue, and you can glue your bee wing to the bee. So I'm using sellotape, but glue's probably your best bet. There we are. And the thing about the Beatitudes, they're a bit weird, aren't they? They start off a bit funny. Blessed are the poor in spirit, for they will have the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are those who mourn. And mourn is a bit like a fancy word for the kind of sad. Who are sad about either somebody dying or events passing. You know, we're a bit sad that 2020's gone by and we haven't been able to see our friends. You know, we can mourn that. But it says, blessed, they will inherit the earth. Blessed are those who are hungry and thirsty for righteousness, for they will be filled with mercy. And once you've attached the wings like that, wonderful, you can put a big old be smiley face, because it might be funny, isn't it? Those are funny words to be saying about the people, what Jesus is saying. And actually, what it says is that life is sometimes really hard, and sometimes it's really, really sad. And it's not okay that it's sad, but we live in the hope that we have heaven to go to, and heaven is the most perfect place where all tears will be dried. So sometimes on this earth it is sad, and sometimes it's going to be really difficult, but we have a promise of a future to come. And that's what the Beatitudes are saying, and that's what a lot of the Sermon on the Mount is saying. That right now, sometimes it might be tricky, but hope in the future. So there is my little bee face. There are my bee wings with the Beatitudes, and maybe it will fly. Not a great flyer, as it turns out. I'll see you next week. Hopefully we'll have Anita with us. If you can find her, let her know she's missing the craft and that she needs to get back to the dining room table. Okay, I will see you soon. Have a great week. Be blessed.
Little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. And even when I'm afraid, I'm gonna let it shine. Even when I'm afraid, I'm gonna let it shine. Even when I'm afraid, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.